Right now, the cryptocurrency market is quite erratic. However, we're going to disclose Shiba Inu's next significant move in this video. Therefore, you cannot afford to miss this video if you are interested in Shiba Inu or if you own any SHIB tokens. What is the most recent news on Shiba Inu Coin? And what impact will all of this have on Shiba Inu's worth? I'll be responding to these queries and providing you with all of the recently released price-boosting Shiba Inu facts in today's video. I've done a lot of research for this video, so be sure to watch it through to the finish so you don't miss anything. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. However, before we go on to our subject, let's examine the chart and observe how the cost of Shiba is moving on April 3rd. The current price of a Shiba Inu is around 1219 units, with $318 million worth of trade activity during the last 24 hours. SHIB's price has dropped 5%. The token is now the 20th highest valued cryptocurrency, with a market capitalization of about $7.1 billion. Please note that by the time you see this video, some rates may have changed. Financial advice is not included in this article. Let's move on to the video for today. Why SHIB is prepared for multi-billion USD inflows from SHIB ETFs is explained by Shiba Inu Insider. In the cryptocurrency world, the argument over whether Shiba Inu are suitable for an exchange-traded fund is still gaining momentum. SHIB has not yet received a proposed ETF in the US, despite being the 17th biggest cryptocurrency by market capitalization and having over 110 exchange listings with 212 trading pairs. Its community is unwavering in its efforts to get recognition, however. Lucy, Shiba Inu's lead marketing strategist, used X on Sunday to emphasize why even boomers might accept the well-liked meme token and why SHIB is ready for an ETF. Including all of the main platforms, SHIB is listed on more than 110 platforms with 212 trading pairs. It's essentially everywhere. Trade and access are simple. Is SHIB a suitable ETF? Indeed. Are baby boomers going to buy a doggy coin? Yes, too, Lucy said. She underlined that SHIB is a long-lasting, decentralized, community-driven asset rather than just a meme. The ability of a SHIB ETF to withstand price manipulation is one of its best features. Like Bitcoin, the commentator noted that one would have to be a millionaire to manipulate SHIB. This feature sets SHIB apart from low-cap tokens that are prone to sharp price fluctuations. She also emphasized that SHIB's decentralization is a key component of its potential as an ETF. SHIB continues to develop naturally as many teams build around it, in contrast to initiatives that depend on central bodies. As important breakthroughs that support SHIB's long-term viability, she cited the Shiba Inu ecosystem, which includes the SHIBASWAP decentralized exchange, Shibarium's Layer 2 blockchain, and the core development team. The community of Shiba Inu has already pushed for an ETF. A well-known SHIB community handle, Shibasin, released a thorough argument in January 2025 for the introduction of a SHIB ETF by big asset managers, including BlackRock and Grayscale. 10 main elements, such as SHIB's big international community, strong liquidity, and Shibarium's operational performance, served as the foundation for their case. The post immediately became popular, and others in the community supported it. Strong support was shown by users, who also forecasted a price spike for SHIB ecosystem coins including Leash, Bone, and SHIB. Shibasin further emphasized SHIB's potential for future institutional adoption, affordability, and ESG-friendly actions via the SHIB Karma Foundation. The idea that boomers may become receptive to SHIB was one of Lucy's most intriguing assertions. Due to its affordability, decentralization, and growing involvement in DeFi, gambling, and payments, SHIB may appeal to senior investors who are often cautious of volatile assets. Furthermore, on February 27, 2025, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission issued a clarification stating that the majority of meme coins are not considered securities under federal law. This change improves SHIB's chances of becoming an ETF and could make it simpler for senior citizens to invest in meme coins. We would much appreciate it if you could hit the like button if you are still viewing. It is completely free and contributes significantly to the channel's support. To learn about the most recent Shiba Inu news and what the future may bring for the Shiba Inu coin, however, stay watching. The major plot of today's video is about to begin. Despite the price decline, large Shiba Inu owners accumulated 631 billion SHIB in 3 days as positive flows recovered. The cryptocurrency market as a whole has not done well lately. Yet despite their apparent sturdiness, Shiba Inu have been among the casualties of this decline. The meme currency has fallen 3.73% in the last day and 7.27% in the last week. For the second time this month, SHIB has seen 4 straight intraday losses, indicating that the negative pressure has persisted since March 27. The asset is headed for a 5th straight intraday loss, for the first occasion since January after dropping 5% this morning. In 3 days, large Shiba Inu owners accumulate $631 billion. Nonetheless, it seems that big Shiba Inu owners are not concerned by the most recent losses. Notably, when the most recent negative pressure started on March 26 and 27, these investors saw significant net withdrawals. Since then, however, the roles have reversed, with big holders constantly expanding their baggage. Positive net flows have been seen by large Shiba Inu owners since March 28, indicating that inflows have exceeded outflows during this time. These addresses, which own at least 0.1% of SHIB's circulating supply, accumulated 165.51 billion tokens on Friday, March 28, according to Into the Block statistics. These locations collected an additional 148.6 billion SHIB on March 29th, continuing the accumulation pattern into the next day. Additionally, on March 30th, they increased their efforts and amassed 317.63 billion SHIB. Roughly the course of the last 3 days, these huge Shiba Inu owners have accumulated 631.74 billion SHIB tokens, valued at roughly $7.58 million. Resuming positive net flows, interestingly, despite an increase in inflows, outflows from these locations have been declining. Consequently, net flows over the last 3 days have been positive. In particular, there were positive net flows of $3.3 million, or $276.28 billion, for major Shiba Inu holders between March 28 and 30. Notably, yesterday, March 30, had the largest of these net inflows, at 206.93 billion SHIB. Additional data from Into the Block supports this accumulation pattern despite Shiba Inu's price collapse, but it also shows that fewer investors are increasing their balance. On March 28th, the balance of investors owning 10 million to 100 billion SHIB and 10 trillion to 100 trillion coins, respectively, was 266.36 trillion SHIB. During this time, the balance has increased by 240 billion SHIB to 266.6 trillion tokens. Steeper drops for SHIB are probably avoided by this pattern, particularly if buying demand eventually outweighs selling pressure. At 1201 units, Shiba Inu are now traded, down a staggering 43% year to far but up 16% since November 2024. Please note that by the time you see this video, some rates may have changed. Financial advice is not included in this video. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.